Hey, Dog Mom. How are you today? I am really excited, and as you can see, so are all of the pets because they're surrounding me. I have gotten out some of their favorite items. These are a couple of things that I can just like start to shake or make noise with, and they are on top of me. Get so excited when I bring these things out. And I wanted to talk to you today about different ways that you can enrich your dog or cat's lives. Maybe, ways that you can help work their brains so that if they're maybe they're destructive inside the house, outside of the house, like if they're digging holes or if they're clawing up furniture. There's all of these behavioral issues that can go into having a bored pet. So one of my first tips is you want to make sure that your dog or cat is exercised most appropriately. Obviously, there's a lot of different toys that you can do out there, but with the dogs, you can just take them for a walk. Now, most of the time we think, oh, just leash them up and just away we go, just walking away. One of the things you can do is actually making it more of a explorative, like exploring time for them. So instead of just gung-ho and, going down the trail, you can actually go a lot slower, let them sniff around. Keaton likes to mark on everything. Mischief, even though she's a girl, she likes to mark things. And just let them actually experience a lot more of their walk than just, let's in a heel V-line it for, going down the road. Like we have a trail that's near us and not every time, but often I will let them, it's a much slower walk, and letting them sniff around really helps use their brain. They're, smelling things, they're experiencing different things and different smells, being able to dig a little bit into stuff, not really chase squirrels, but you know what I mean. The same thing you can do with cats. So you can actually, this is T2, you can actually get harnesses for cats and also getting like a very loose, like a really small leash. And what I like to do is be able to take them out onto the back porch, and everybody gets their own turn. So the cats get to go outside. It's a nice way where she can, let me turn on comments here. It's a really nice way where she can go outside. She can experience all the outside. Some of the cats they all love it. And so usually I just do this in the summertime. But I'll try and take each one of them out and just let them can eat grass and scratch on logs and all of those types of things. So if you guys go and take your cats out, A, I'd love to see a picture, but B, like what do you have a special harness that you like to use? Pop in the comments and let me know, what type of harness that you use for your cat, because I know we have ours. I need to get a new one, and I'd love to know where you guys actually get your harnesses from. But now, if it's a rainy day and you can't, or you're in a hurry and you can't do an exploring, well, some of my favorite things to use for the dogs are puzzle toys. And the dogs absolutely love them, but I love them too because A, I'm working their brain, but B, like Keaton today, he was nuts. He was in and out. He wanted to go run at squirrels, and then 5 minutes later, he wanted back in. And then he'd maybe sleep for an hour, and then he wanted back out. It was just in and out, in and out. So one thing, this is Honcho, like I said, they love these puzzle toys. A couple of toys that are their favorites. So, okay, Honcho, there you go. All right, so this one is by Outward Hound. Yes, Outward Hound. So it's a ball. Mischief knows this one very well. You've got these two little holes in them in the side here. And I love to use this one for putting their dinner in it. I just put their kibble, I just drop that in there, however much they normally get, and I will let them just roll it around. Now, Keaton and Mischief get different kinds, so I do have to make sure I'm watching them to make sure that Keaton doesn't get Mischief's food, because otherwise he'll fart. Nobody wants that. But this is a really fun one. It just rolls around and the kibble kind of comes out. And so it's a fun way that A, they have to sniff it, they have to move it, and then once the kibble comes out, they have to find it. And then they can do it all over again. So this is a really fun one. This next one here, I'm going to go by levels. So there's different levels of puzzle toys. You can get ones that are level 1, 2, 3. And if you guys use any of these puzzle toys, let me know how your dog likes them. And I even have one for cats that I'll show you guys. So this one is, again, this one's Outward Hound. I really like this brand. They're pretty like hardy. So this is like a level 1. All they have to do is they have to like pick this up, and then whatever's in there, whether it's dinner, treats, maybe chillax if you want to like get them to be calm. Whatever you put in here, they have to like move all of these to get to what's underneath it. So they have to use their nose and all their senses to really, and paw at it. So, or use their teeth to be able to move these around. So this is like a level 1. It's a pretty easier one. I don't know what level, I don't remember what level this one was. And this is, oh yeah, this one's Outward Hound again. This one's like a really hard plastic. So the dogs are not really able to chew on this one a lot, and everything's really connected. I like this one if you need to give it to the dog and then not have to like monitor them. Like if you're going to just be working at your desk or something like that, because all of this stuff just sticks on. Now, granted, if you have a heavy chewer, they could probably like knock some of this stuff off, but basically you put, there's a little hole here, and you put like all of your treats or your dinner, whatever you're going to put in there. You slide this closed and then push this over. So as you can see, the dog has to move this with their nose. This pops open and then they get to it. So this one's a little bit of a harder one because there's a lot of pieces to it. And then sometimes like you can't move it because something else is there. So it's a pretty tricky one. This one is probably Mischief's favorite. She really, really likes this one. Then there's one more type like this. I've had this one. I've lost a piece. They chewed on it so much I had to get rid of it. I had to throw it away. But this one's another like harder level one. So you've got this here. These pop open, but it also slides. So you can put stuff down here. You can put stuff in the middle. You can like these things here. So this one, they have to pop it open. They have to move it around. There's a lot of things that they have to do with this one. And these have removable pieces. So sometimes like this one's a little bit chewed up because they moved it. It still tasted like peanut butter. And so they kept trying to chew it. So these, you really want to make sure that you watch them. I know, Mischief. She's like, you're just, why are you teasing me? Just give me my puzzle toy. They always know that this means extra goodies. But yeah, you want to make sure that you monitor them, because if they peel those things off, then, they can chew them. We don't want to ingest them, that type of thing. As you can see, we're missing a few pieces because they've just chewed them because, I wasn't paying attention. So this is like, I think probably like a level 3. I don't know if it says it on here, but I got all of those on Amazon. Those are really, really good ones. There's tons of different kinds. So just, searching puzzle toys is a great way to do it. So I have 3 more for dogs. So this one is really fun. So it's Velcroed. They actually have to like Velcro this open, and then there's stuff on the inside. So this is really fun because you can hide treats underneath these things. And so for like beagles, sorry if it's making lots of noise. For beagles, they have to, well, for both of them, but they can smell that something's in there, and then it squeaks. There's lots of the crinkly noise. They really like this one, and I don't know, for whatever reason, Keaton really likes to play fetch with this one, like the little things. This one, I swear, like I chuck it when he's all amped up, and he will just play fetch with these. So if you guys have any puzzle toys, anything that you love doing with your dog or cats, let me know in the comments what kinds you like. These are a fun one. So both of these will be the last 2. So this one is you can put stuff in the bottom of it. I like to cap it with peanut butter and then put it into the freezer. just for, you know, maybe 10 minutes or an hour. And this one's like super flexible. There's different kinds of them. You can even put treats through here. But I really like it because it just keeps them pretty preoccupied, and they don't have to worry about watching them with this one because it, you know, they can't chew this one up. And because I can put it in the freezer and it's fine, and so that way it just makes it last longer for them to try and get to the peanut butter or through the peanut butter to get to the treat. So that's really fun. And then this one, I know there's actual, let me see if I can see the brand. I don't remember the brand, but I know that there's like these little discs that you can stick in here. I will usually just put like treats inside of here and then put peanut butter all around the inside. Again, put it into the freezer, and so they can lick the peanut butter out of it, and then Keaton's the only one that can get treats out of it. Mischief gives up. She's not one that like really tries to get into it. If you guys have any questions about treats or anything like that, or puzzle toys or what can go in these things, definitely let me know. Just pop them in the chat here. Okay. So yeah, there's the, like, so this one's, again, it's like really rubbery. I don't have to worry about the dogs with this one. So those are the puzzle toys that I have for dogs. And I do have one for cats. I was like, okay, the cats need something too, because they don't have their big, like here in the house, they don't have their really tall, like cat tree. And Honcho absolutely loves being up really tall, and we don't have the cat shelf finished yet. So trying some different ways that we can use their brain, we can like get more energy out of them while they're using their brain. We have, this one is by Cat Activity. Look at how cool this thing is. So it has tons of different activities for the cats. Now I have to make sure that I do, when the cat treats are in here, I have to watch it to make sure that the dogs don't get to it, because they definitely like these. But this one, so what I like about this one is they have to use many of their senses. They have to use their paws, their tongue, their, you know, they have to use their nose. There's a lot of things that they have to use with these. So like this one down here, you put the treats in there and they have to paw it out. They really have to, like, you know, they can't get in there with their face or anything like that. And then this row is really fun because they have to like bat it around to get it out. Then these little squiggles, it's the same thing. You know, they really have to work at it, to paw at it to get it out. And when I know with cats, with their whiskers, sometimes like, you know, if they have to, like this one here, if they push their face into it, they can't quite get to it. So this one, they have to use their tongue to be able to get it out with all of these different grooves. So this is a really fun one because it uses multiple appendages, I guess, of the cats. So these are my pet tips on how to use puzzle toys to really enrich your dog and cat's lives, because there's many ways, like going for walks. But if you can't go for a walk, or you just need some time for them to like, here, go and like do this while I'm making dinner or working on the computer. So many of us are working from home right now, and sometimes, you know, the dog going in and out during Zoom calls and they're barking and all of the things. It's nice to just have some of the stuff on hand, have the treats that fit into all of these things, and just be able to like, here you go, have fun. So those are my tips. I hope you guys learned lots. If you would love to hear more about what my ideas on pet things, let me know. Put them in the chat. I'd love to hear, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye.